Hello, my name is Matt. I'm the youth programs coordinator for Thrive Matsu, and I'm meeting today with Amy O'Brien, coordinator for Night to Shine. Amy, can you share with me about your role with Night to Shine?
Yes, my role with Night to Shine is the coordinator. So I get to connect with anybody who's registering as a guest or a volunteer for Night to Shine, and working with vendors and different activities and things that we'll have there and kind of bringing it all together to one cohesive event for the guests.
Perfect. And unpacking Night to Shine a little bit, what is it and who is the event targeting?
So, Night to Shine is a prom-like experience for people with special needs. Anybody over the age of 14 is invited. So, we have guests who are 14 and 55. It doesn't matter. Everybody is welcome. And it's basically a prom night experience. So, we have dancing and kind of a big party-like feel. We have DJs who are awesome that we've had for the last few years, and they host kind of the dance floor area. And then there's also a bunch of stations. We have a full dining area, so guests can come, and their caregivers are invited to come with them and attend the event and have just as much fun. We had one parent reach out last year who said that she was able to attend the event for the first time with her. I think her daughter was 18, and she said it was a side of her daughter that she had never even seen before after attending that event and being able to just experience that with her. And so it's an awesome time for anybody who goes, really. But the caregivers and the guests get to go have dinner together, and we have a whole dining area. And then there's all kinds of other stations. Big Dipper ice cream has agreed to come back this year so kids can have or guests can have ice cream. And then we have like face paint station and hair and makeup and just different. There's going to be a bunch of different games, large scale activities like that that your crew will help with. And then photo booth opportunity. We'll have boutonnieres and corsage station. Just all kinds of fun stuff that they get to just go around, dance and have a good time, take a break, eat some food, go back to the activities, and just kind of self-select what sounds fun for them.
Perfect. Well, and you mentioned that our Thrive Street team is going to be there. We're going to bring some of our activities, and our street team is going to be present to help engage students and your attendees. And we're looking forward to it. And so, where and when will you be hosting it for 2024?
So, Night to Shine this coming year will be on Friday, February 9th. It'll start at 6 p.m. and it'll go till about 8:30 p.m. And year before last, we were fortunate to have cooperative weather to have an awesome fireworks show. So this past year it was too windy, but we're hoping to complete the night again with a fireworks show. So we'll have everybody pile outside for that around 8:30. It'll be at Valley Pathway School, so just off the Palmer Wasilla in Palmer, and they have a beautiful facility. So it's awesome. We're going to have a whole paparazzi area like we did last year. So all the guests show up and everybody's cheering for them. And then they'll get to go to the dance floor and do the different activities. So that'll be available 6 to 8:30 p.m. And we have guests show up anywhere in between there. But the whole paparazzi experience starts at 6 p.m.
Right. So, if families had a special needs individual that wanted to sign up, how would families sign up?
So you can go to Palmer Family Church is the host of Night to Shine. So I should also back up and say Night to Shine is a worldwide event. So on the same night across the whole world, there are hundreds and hundreds, I think thousands of churches who host this event through the Tim Tebow Foundation. So Tim Tebow sponsors it. We get some funds from them, and at least for your first few years, they support you doing it till you kind of get off the ground. And so that is all coming from the Tim Tebow Foundation. They pick the night so that everybody does it at the same time. But Palmer Family Church is hosting it. You can go to palmernaz.org, and then there's a Night to Shine tab, and that's where all the registration information is. Volunteers need to register as well as guests. Last year we had just over 100 guests register. and I think about 150 volunteers register. And so it's just really important that way everybody's background checked and everything's secure. And we have the guests get to fill out their information, letting us know if they have any specific requests for that night, communication needs, sensory needs, allergies, things like that. That can all be put on that form. And that way we can make sure we're really mindful of everybody's different needs or requirements to have a good time that night.
Perfect. And you mentioned that these will always be held the second Friday of February. Check back, check the Palmer Nazarene website for future information about future dates. This year 2024 will be at Valley Pathways. Amy, anything else you'd like to add about Night to Shine?
I'd just like to say that it really is truly one of the best nights of the winter in our valley for our whole community. And one of the things that we have heard the last 2 years from the people who volunteer, you go to an event and you're serving and you're like, okay, I'm going to volunteer and this is the good thing to do. And they were like, we had the best time that we have had serving or volunteering at any event ever. And they were even more blessed than they thought that the guests or whoever was attending, and just that it's also family friendly. So if you're parents who want to serve, bring your kids, we'll give them a job, they'll have fun as well. And it really is just this bright spot in the middle of our winter, and we're honored to be able to celebrate all of the people in our community with special needs. Last statistic we heard, there's about 12,000 people with special needs in the Matsu Valley. And so just being able to have something dedicated for them to come and have a good time, and their families and their caregivers to just have a break, but also have fun with their son or daughter, or whoever they're taking care of, is awesome. So we're honored to do it. And we just encourage anybody and everybody to be a part.
Well, we're grateful for your willingness to put this together and for your interest and passion for this cause. And we're grateful for that these individuals, who often unfortunately fall through the cracks, we're glad to be part of something that is specifically for them to celebrate them. And we're looking forward to participating this year and the years to come. So I will put the links to the registration in the description of this video, as well as our newsletter, and look forward to seeing many of you at Night to Shine this year, February 9th at Valley Pathways.